Hello, my name is Melusi Simelane and I'm the Executive Director of eSwatini Sexual and Gender Minorities. While we are fighting COVID-19, a global pandemic, we are fighting a battle of having something to eat. While we are in the very strict measures and regulations to fight the spread of the virus, we are fighting for survival. Poverty is something that has hit the LGBT community for so long because we are stigmatized and discriminated against. We are not offered the same privileges and opportunities to employment. And therefore, the very minimum we can do is get a job in retail, get a job in factory shelves. These are the economies that have had to suffer the most in this global pandemic. And we welcome the measures by our governments to curb the spread of the virus. However, we are suffering the most. The economy is not going to survive, that is what economists are saying. But we as the LGBT community are not going to survive because we do not have food to eat. At the moment, we are trying to raise and mobilize for funds so that we can have food parcels to deliver to LGBT communities. We are trying the best we can to make sure that there is psychosocial support to those who have increased levels of anxiety and to those who are having to face harassment and emotional violence in their homes. There is increased domestic violence for those who are left to stay in their homes because there is nowhere that they can go. This global pandemic has taught us a lesson. We need to reignite and we need to reinvent our approach in the LGBT advocacy. We were speaking the other day about human rights, where everyone is complaining that they have had to give up some freedoms and human rights. But we as the LGBT community have had to give up more than that. For so long, we have not enjoyed human rights, but now we have had to give up survival. This COVID-19 pandemic has hit us so much, and we rely so much on any help that we can get in the global community. But first and foremost, we must center equality for all. While we are all suffering and trying to make what we can to make sure that the spread of the virus doesn't go too high, we must also remember that there are those of us who are most at risk and there are those of us who are highly marginalized. Thank you.